Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to my first league racing video I will be actually commentating on. This is ORL China. We've already won the championship, I think 2 rounds prior to this. So this will be just aiming for the win, having a fun race pretty much. As you can see, the end of qualifying, as it says there, will be wet. So we just go with the original plan, which is starting on the hard compound uh, in qualifying, and then to the end of qualifying on medium, so we can start on the medium compound. Um, Here we're starting our first qualifying lap, um, heading into turn one on a very fast right-hander. Just try to get as much rotation as possible. Very hard on the tires. So we made a small mistake, slightly too low minimum speed in turn one. We get a good exit of here, a little bit of a slide, which is okay. But then we get into this corner and we have quite a hard lockup on the right front, which made me lose quite a lot of time. Which is okay because it's only the back lap pretty much. We get quite a lot of understeer through here, same for this one. So a bit more time lost in there. Yeah, this is all looking quite tidy. Just trying to get a decent banker in. 52.11, 52.155 as we go into the last sector. My personal best was 31.2 on the hard compound in practice, but anything below a 31.5 on the hard compound I'll be quite happy with, as CRG Simon goes P1 with 31.116 on the mediums already, so he believes that it's gonna rain quite soon. So he will obviously get a less faster qualifying time if it doesn't rain before the medium run for me. But if it does rain, as you can see, as I start my second lap, it's already a little bit of rain, which is obviously massively favoring the people on the medium tires. So they've definitely gone for the right option here. I'm still trying to improve my hard compound lap time, which is going to be hard because the track is only going to get wetter. As you will see through this corner where I made the mistake, I go 110 up, even though it's already raining a bit. So yeah, at the moment the only person that's fast on the hard compound is Alvaro Carreton, which I think did 31.7. So I only need 2 tenths to get ahead of him. At the moment we are 700s up. So it's going to be hard with the track getting wetter to improve the lap time even more than that. So yeah, at the moment in P6, which would be very good considering you start in a hard compound. Because obviously if we start in a hard compound, we will have an advantage at the end of the race. So even if we don't improve, which it doesn't seem like, because I'm only losing time at this point, around 200s down going into the last corner, as the rear gets away, just not enough grip anymore. Invalidated my lap, and this is pretty much qualifying over at this point. Simply because the track is too wet. As you can see, Alvaro Carreton is going out to the mediums, but he definitely won't improve anymore because the track is only going to
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So this is qualifying over. We're starting P7, as you can see. Only Alvaro Carreton that beat us in the hard compound. He did put a decent lap in the hards. 31.1 is the pole position from CRG Simon. So yeah, let's see what we can do in the race. As we start the formation lap right now. With 2 people behind us on the mediums, Jan Veuler and Bernardo Perez. It's going to be hard to keep them behind, considering the start the mediums will be obviously a lot faster. And even for a good 10 laps they will most likely be faster. So the goal is to stick with Alvaro Carreton, since I think he will be your main rival this race. So yeah, we're gonna try and keep those 2 medium runners behind us. And let's see what we can do at the start. It's 5 red lights now. Seems like we get quite a good start. Jan Veuler gets slightly better start. We managed to keep in front. Ahead of us is Shanaka Clay on the mediums as well. As you can see, Jan Veuler getting a bit feisty against us. Heading side by side pretty much towards the end of sector 1. Not much we can do if he gets past us, because he simply has more grip than us. But we do manage to get more momentum out of the hairpin and stay ahead of him. As we try to have a little look at Alvaro in front of us. Not really an overtaking opportunity here due to the dirty air. Same for the guys in front. As we struggle with traction through the long left-hander. We're very close behind Alvaro. But nothing we can really do until DRS gets enabled. We're quite close behind Alvaro, but the slipstream effect won't be enough to get past him on this long straight. So I decided to just save the DRS, save the fuel, and see if we can attack later on in the race. As we move to lap 3 out of 28, going into the last sector, a massive lockup on the left front, which puts us out of position for this very long straight. And Jan Veuler behind us on the mediums obviously has way better mechanical grip than us due to his tires. So there's nothing much I can do here at this point. I try to outbrake him, but he just runs slightly deeper, puts me out of position for the exit as well, which puts us on the threat again of Bernardo Perez, which is on medium tires as well. So yeah, not ideal, as we've lost touch of Alvaro now. As we move into lap 14 out of 28, this will be the last lap for me on the hard compounds.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Runners have pitted for the hard compounds, and I've lost touch of Alvaro Carreton. He's broken away from DRS. So I'm gonna have to try and undercut him and get back into the DRS, or even get past him, which is gonna be very hard. As you can see, we're quite low on battery levels as well. I'm just gonna have to try and get a really good outlap to see if we can undercut him. I think there's one person behind me. As you can see, Triton Matthias pitting as well. So crucial we don't get held by him there. As CRG Simon sets the fastest lap on the hard compound. To get out of the pits here, just behind Calcifer, who hasn't made a pit stop yet. So he's on very worn hards. We do get ahead of Bernardo Perez, which is very good, of course. Going side by side with Calcifer here on the exit, we just have a lot more traction in him. Fresh tires, better tires. So that's an easy overtake. Hayes is on a few levels hards. He was 2 or 3 places ahead of us before everyone pitted. It'll be important we clear him quick, because obviously we're on much faster tires. He's lagging a little bit, he struggles with traction as well out of the corner. Going into the last sector, let's see if we can get a good exit, which we do, equal to his, and this should be an easy overtake with DRS, fresh tires, engine mode and overtake. We clear him before we get into the braking zone, so that's very good. As VSR Infamous is in front of us now, it will be very good if we can clear him on the main straight, which I will be aiming to do. He gets a little bit wide out of the exit, which gives us a good run. Purple last sector for me, as Alvaro Carlton just gets out in front. And as soon as I hit the dirty air, I just get a small moment of oversteer, which gives VSR Infamous a good chance of overtaking us back, but as he is in the hard compound, it's just very hard for him to battle me and Alvaro. So for now it's just get to the lead group and clear them as fast as possible as well, while sticking with Alvaro with one lap fresh tires. As we've got up to Jan Fieler, which we battled with at the start of the race, who is obviously in the hard compound. So it will be good if we can clear him as fast as possible, hopefully at the same time as Alvaro, so we can stick with Alvaro. As you can see, I don't have a lot of ERS left, only 30% pretty much, so I have to get past Jan Fieler at this point. So he goes to the right, we go to the left, just around the outside. We just made it, just enough space, so we get more momentum since we come from the outside. We got him on the exit with better tires, more grip. But as you can see, I put the fastest lap. Immediately Flying Finn breaks it again. He's on 2 lap fresher tires. We do have to save ERS before he gets to the lead group, as you can see right now. Alvaro overtaking CRG Simon. With 10 laps to go, we've already caught up to the lead group, so it's pretty much certain that the people that started on the mediums are not going to win this race by now. We will just be faster from now on. And let's see if we can have a go at CRG Simon here. So closes the inside pretty much, so we can go down there. But it does put us in a better position on the exit of turn 2. Heading towards the end of sector 1. Slightly better traction in him, more momentum. We go down the inside here, which is an easy pass with the amount of grip we have compared to him. Alvaro has got up to, I think, Fabrizio Donoso in the other Mercedes. Need to try and save ERS and at the same time also close this gap in front. Because once Alvaro gets past these cars, it will be very, very fast. And all the time we're behind the people on hards, we're gonna lose just simply a lot of time. See here, Alvaro getting a much better exit than Fabrizio. So this should be an easy pass through down this long straight. As you can see, DRS enabled. I think Fabrizio has DRS as well, which makes it slightly harder. But with the grip advantage, should be an easy pass going into the hairpin. As we've got up to Fabrizio now as well. As I just have to be slightly more patient because he has DRS as well, so I'm definitely not gonna pass him on this straight. As you can see, the engine is overheating as well. So just saving ERS, cooling the engine, so we can have a go on the long back straight in sector 3. So I'm just gonna charge ERS for the rest of this lap until we get into sector 3. As you can see, straight away going down to 0 as Alvaro gets past James Baldwin, who was in the lead. So yeah, Alvaro is going to gain a lot of time on me right now, especially in sector 2 where the tires gain a lot of advantage, a lot of mechanical grip needed. So he's going to pull away really fast. For us, it's just important to get past Fabrizio and James as fast as possible. We're just lining up a move here. Try to get a good exit out of this long right-hander, which we do. We pretty much stick with Fabrizio out of the long right-hander. You can see we have slightly better top speed than Fabrizio. He gets DRS as well. I don't think James gets DRS. Yes, James does have DRS actually. As Fabrizio goes down the inside, I run a little bit deep, but I do get a better exit than both of them as Fabrizio hits James, which means we get a double overtake in the hairpin. But as you can see now, Alvaro really far ahead, 1.7 seconds already, after he was only in front of them for pretty much 2 sectors, which just goes to show how much faster those fresh mediums are than those slightly older hards. And as you can see
They're
here,
on
I
old
asked
mediums.
Jeff,
Their tyres are 5
about the
laps
driver in
old.
front.
The time last lap was a
As you
1:33.5. You're
can
falling
hear,
back by around 1.2 seconds a lap.
he says nothing about a penalty, but after the race you will see that Alvaro did have a 5-second penalty, which was a bit weird that Jeff didn't give us that info. It was a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, 5 seconds. So obviously I'm gonna have to try and get within a second of Alvaro, or that was my aim at least right now. But we simply do not have the pace Alvaro has in the race. He also has, of course, 1 lap fresher tires. As you can see here, Flying Fen, who has 2 lap fresher tire than us, has catch up to us. Alvaro has pulled a 1.6 second gap in the last 8 laps. As Flying Fin just hits us in turn 1, which made us lose some time to Alvaro as well. As I'm just struggling with traction everywhere. I did save up a lot of ERS, as you can see. I'm up to 75%. As we catching up Ghost disconnected car that is left. But as you can see, this Ghost car is going to help us in a few seconds, simply because we're getting closer to the DRS detection point, and we are within 1 second of the Ghost car, which means we're going to get DRS. So this is going to help us defend from Flying Fin, who has much fresher tires, gets consistently better exits than us. Right now, trying to get a slipstream from the left car. As you can see, we get DRS as well. We got this little bit of a gap to Flying Fin, but as you can see, it just has much higher top speed than us as he goes down the inside. Doesn't make the move stick, because we get better momentum out of the corner. But as you can see, as we enter this corner, he just slightly taps my rear, which unsettles the car, and I just get a slightly worse exit than him. As he has DRS, we don't. He completely passes us into turn 1. Try to have a look on the inside, but he covers that off very nicely. You can see we're slightly better positioned than him, but still he has better tires. You can see we just struggle with the rear, just wheel spinning out of this corner. We still have a lot of ERS. I still have to cool the engine as well in the meantime. But I can use all this ERS in this lap as it's the last lap. You see in the dirty air it's hard to stay with him. We still have good rotation compared to him, I think so, but as you can see on the crucial traction zones, just struggle with the rear. So rear gets away, we run wide and lose time as well here. You can see just keeping it in overtake, we can use all the ERS available. We're 5 tenths behind going into the last sector. Try to be smooth on the throttle wear and not get the rear step out. So he runs wide out of that last corner, which might help us a little bit in here. As you can see, we're closing very fast with the DRS and slipstream. He covers the inside. I go around the outside, but I run slightly wide, lock up the right front, and he just has better traction once again. The rear tires are just gone at this point. So yeah, as you can see right now, Flying Finn wins the race on penalties. As I said before, I didn't know Alvaro had a penalty. Otherwise, I would have approached it most likely different. So that's a real shame. Because otherwise we could have got P2 at least. Um, as Flying Finn wins by 1/10 only. As you can see right here, Alvaro Carreton 5-second penalty. So yeah, I'm still quite happy about the race, and I hope you guys enjoyed my first commentary on league racing.